up, everyone? How's it going? How's it going? Just to say hi in the chat, Pam, Todd and Son, which I found out is Richard. Hey up, Richard, and congratulations on gaining more subs for your channel. That is wonderful, wonderful news to hear. Tyler in the house. Hey up, my friend. And Will Morris. Hey up, everyone. Hey up, Will Morris. How's it going, my friend? But there you go. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the chat and everything else at the same time. I've had a week where I've not been 100%. Hashtag pancreatitis warrior. But I'm pretty much getting through the tail end of it now. And yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel for each attack. So there we go. But in the meantime, my goodness, our tribe is now over 800 subscribers. I'm absolutely overwhelmed and flabbergasted that in the space of less than 3 months, our little community has got there. So thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. And if you're watching and you haven't done so already, of course, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. It would be rude not to, as far as I'm concerned. So get clicking. That red button says subscribe. You won't regret it. I promise you. But, oh, hello, Elijah Brody in the house. Hello. What's up, everyone? Well, I'm doing good, finally. How are you doing, my friend? And Jean Rick. Hello, Jean. How are you doing, hon? And hello, everyone from California. Oh, to be fair, though, you know, as you guys should know by now, I live in England. I'm British, you know. But 2 things. Firstly, the weather today has been absolutely scorching. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like, yes, I've got white bits again, dudes. I've got white bits. It's amazing. And then the second thing is, what was it? Oh, I was about to say something. Do you know what? It was like, I had it in my head and now it's gone. And I'm like, damn it. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Hang on. Hang on. Probably well not important. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Nicholas Clark in the house. Hello, Nicholas. Hey up. Another thing I do want to mention is, guys know I have a series on here called Alter Philosophy. I like me philosophy. I like me ethics. One thing that my partner did last week to cheer me up, he got me a book. It's Richard Dawkins' Books Do Furnish a Life, Reading and Writing Science. A signed copy as well. Richard Dawkins is one of my favourite scientists and philosophers. If you don't know him, Google him. The dude is prolific when it comes to his ideas and the novels and the books in particular that he has published. Yeah, absolutely freaking amazing. And so I've been reading this the past week and absolutely love it so far. So definitely a book I recommend if you are of the philosophical, ethical kind of nature and like those kinds of books. But with that being said, I'm going to give you your 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, guys. So if you want to watch this with me, Loki episode 6, full on reaction live stream, then get yourself on Disney Plus, all the zeros for episode 6. As ever, rules in the chat, always freedom of speech, keep it respectful, but the main thing is, please no spoilers. I've literally stayed away from the internet all freaking day to make sure that I don't get spoiled. But it's good to hear that, Elijah, you're doing well. Good to hear that. And Richard says that his mum has subbed. Yay! I will accept anyone into the Alter Nerd tribe. I am all inclusive over at my end. So there you go. Hang on, just one thing I need to do. Damn it. Do you know what? I am so the professional-ish YouTuber of the world right now. But at least, hang on. I'm giving you 2-minute warnings. This is all part of the 2 minutes. You see? So there you go. Just gonna, hang on. Yeah, do that, and then. There we go. Rich, how are you finding England so far? Do let me know in the chat. Very, very intrigued to find out. But oh my goodness, hang on a minute, guys. Hang on, it's gonna be party time in a minute. Bunda, you are on the screen for so long, but now, hang on, let me get my capitals. All right. Oh my goodness, Gene Rick, you're starting the stream right with a $5 donation. Thank you ever so much. And you know what time it is at this point. Get your party hats on in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I've missed this. Woo! Gene Rick, this one is for you, my friend. Woo! Yes, Gene Rick. Thank you very much for your $5 donation. Much appreciated. Just to give you a bit of an update in terms of investment of the channel, I've had to change priorities. Yes, replacing one of my monitors with a new updated one with a better resolution is up there, but I have to sort out my lighting. One of my lighting rigs has gone a little bit kaput, so it's a good thing if I'm well lighted, because it means you get to see me in all my dancing, geeky, nerdy glory kind of situation. And if I'm not lighted right, then I'm not gonna look right for you guys, am I? So yes, I've had to change priorities at this point and look at investing into some lighting situations. So that's where it's going to go at this stage. So thank you ever so much, Gene Rick, for your donation. Absolutely awesome of you as ever. And now your name is in lights. Yes, you are back on the screen, Gene Rick. Is there anyone that's going to take Gene Rick off of the screen? I wonder. There you go. But what are you all saying in the chat before we start it off? So, never overlooked. Now we got to work on those watch hours too. Yes. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers and having that epic 1,000 subscriber party. I am a woman of my word. It will happen. But yeah. Last time I checked, which was earlier on today, my watch hours actually a little bit more than I thought. There were over 600 watch hours, but we need 4,000 in 1 year. 4,000 watch hours, mind you, plus 1,000 subscribers to get our little community monetized. So yes, that is pretty much where the whole kind of focus is going to be next. Will, so absolutely agree with that. Richard is bouncing around YouTube. Booyah! There you go. A up, James Tyler in the house. Hello, my friend. Will Morris, rule 1, be respectful. Rule 2, no spoilers. Rule 3, you must listen to at least one Alter Bridge song. Wolfie would be nice, but I will not heavily enforce it. I do believe in freedom of choice, so fair play though, Will. Fair play. Hey, James freaking Tyler. Hey, Will freaking Morris. Love the banter you guys have in the chat. Yes. James Tyler, Will, can we spoil once Stef is finished with this episode? As far as I'm concerned, yes. Once I finish with this episode, then I'm either going to go all ranty or all... I don't know which way yet, because again, I've kept myself away from the internet all day. I haven't been on Twitter, unless, apart from this evening, when I tweeted out this whole live stream, and Lewis on Nuke the Fridge has done a really, really freaking awesome Snake Eyes interview. You've got to go on Nuke the Fridge though to find out who he interviewed and what little tasty tidbits he got. But that, yes, absolutely freaking awesome interview. So I shared that as well. But apart from that, I ain't been on the internet all day. I ain't getting spoiled for shiz, guys. So keep it spoiler free in the chat, please. Thank you very nicely. Richard is locked in the hotel. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to get out soon. That would be cool. Elijah, thanks, bro. AEW has reignited my love for pro wrestling again. Oh, that's nice. What else are you saying before we jump in? Jean Rick, love you. Steph, party on. Oh, I care for you too, Jean. Thank you ever so much. I adore you, my friend. Let's have a look. James Tyler, yes, make sure to hit the like button and you'll enter a chance to meet Tom Hiddleston, all paid for by Stef. James, you are getting to bunda levels, James, right now in terms of the trolling. That is bunda trolling levels, my friend. I do not endorse or back James's comment right there, but I do find it hilarious, so fair play to you. And Hosea, what's up, Stefania? What's up, Hosea? Hello. Thank you ever so much for joining. And Locked in the Hotel feels like a cool premise for a movie. Yeah. What is it? It's a John Cusack movie. 1804, 1604. It's pretty much being locked in a hotel. It's a Stephen King short novel that was turned into a movie. I watched it last year. What was it? 1604? Or 1408? My mind just... Yeah, I think it's 1408. Is it the film? Yes, there we go. I knew it was the title was just a bunch of numbers. Yes, 1408 is basically a dude that's locked in a hotel and it's all supernatural and shiz and ghosts and all that lot. If you want to watch a movie where someone's locked in a hotel, 1408 will be your jobby. Personally, I didn't think it was up to snuff, but you might like it. So there you go. So, with everyone here in the chat, thank you very much for joining. We are now going to start Loki episode 6. We are at all the zeros, and we are started in, I'm so excited, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. So this is just like the recap, which, fair enough. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to find out what's behind the Smoky Monster thing. Can I remember the Smoky Monster name? Hell no. Is my memory shot to shiz sometimes? Hell yes! But this is my channel though, so there you go. My rules. Oh, you can tell I'm so excited. Ah! Oh, but look at that old Loki and he dies. No. Richard E. Grant, legend actor. British as well. Ah! Yes! It's starting. Okay, so the recap wasn't that long. I'm cool with that. Let's just jump in. So, what? Okay, so the intro to the Marvel Studios logo is very interesting. It's all just the voices of... Whoa. Alias, there you go. Thank you, Will. This is quite trippy. I like this. Whoa. So, this is complete... Okay, so that indicates to me, we're now on the titles for Loki, that indicates to me they're completely out of the timeline. Like, any timeline, they are out of any timeline whatsoever. They're like in a void of some kind. Oh, okay, creepy castle time. Hello, Super Godzilla X Vlogs. Thank you very much for joining. We are on 3 minutes 24 of Loki, episode 6. Again, just a reminder, please no spoilers. This is my first time watching it. I had work, okay? Couldn't watch it any sooner, guys. Just walk through the damn door, lass. Come on. Like, seriously. You beat Elias, you know, to get to this point. Like, push the door through. Loki, just push the bin through. Come on. Door opens anyway. Yes. Force it. Dilling around does nothing for anyone. Just get it done, right? Whoa. Sorry, is this supposed to be some kind of godlike figure? Like, seriously, dude. Okay. The cartoon clock Miss Clock thingy is really creepy right now. Yeah, this little cartoon Miss Clock thing is evil. Evil, guys. Evil. What? Miss Minutes. There we go. Miss Minutes is evil. Why would Miss Minutes offer that? Like, we'll put you in the timeline, in the same timeline, 2 Lokis and everything. You'll get everything you want. You want the world? I'll give it to you. You want to rule Asgard? I'll give it to you. Nah, she evil. She evil. Condescending little shiz. No. Yeah. Nah. Okay, this TVA lass who is in charge is evil herself. Ooh, now this, I like this. Ooh. Hello, Candy. Thank you very much for joining. Now this I like this scene. This looks nice. Like, I've had a big problem with visuals when it comes to Loki in pretty much all the episodes, but that bit there was very nice. Looked sweet. And I wouldn't be a professional YouTuber-ish of the world if I didn't say, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to join the Alternate Tribe. We are one step closer to getting to 1,000 subscribers and having that epic 1,000 subscriber party. I want a party. I know you guys want a party. So hit that subscribe button down below and let's get to 1,000 and get that party on. Hello, Craig Parsons 79. Thank you for joining. We are on 9 minutes and 9 seconds right now of episode 6 of Loki. And again, no spoilers, please. This is my first time watching. Oh, who the hell is he? Eating an apple. I'd be eating like a chocolate cake, really, not an apple, do you know? Very healthy. Very, very healthy dude. Just a man. It's like I want to break into song right now. Clearly not easy to kill. Last, you're in his world. You ain't getting to him that easy, you know. Andy in the house. Hello, my friend. Where are we? We are at 11:17. So they've just met basically the dude at the end of the world. Lady Loki tried to kill him. Didn't go so well for her. He's still alive and kicking. And everyone, if you didn't know, Andy just recently hit 150,000 subscribers. Like, immense achievement. Congratulations again, my friend. We had an epic celebration last night. So if you've not seen it, hop over to his channel. You don't want to miss out on that one. Hang on. Let me do this. Mobius be like, yeah, nah, I got your number, girl. You ain't gonna get to me again. Damn right, Will. Um. Let's just describe Loki as a flea on the back of a dragon along for the ride. Wow. What a descriptive metaphor there. Again, Lady Loki, I mean, come on, lass. You're in his world. You're not going to get into him that easily. Okay. So it's predeterminism. That's what this show's going on. Really? Really? I'm not liking that philosophy. Know it all. Yeah, we know what we think to know it alls, right? Up the backsides. Arrogant little mofos. That's a know it all. In my humble opinion. Wait for it, Steph. Okay, Andy. I've literally been looking forward to this all day. Fate versus free will. Yeah. I hate predeterminism all day long. It flies in the face of my philosophy and what I believe in. Don't do what he says. Steph likes chaos. I'll make a note of that. It's not that I like chaos, right? I just like the notion of free will. We make our own destiny, not that it's all predetermined. Because then, for me, that's just a universe that's completely lazy. Well, that's a sad state of affairs. Only one person gets free will, the man in charge. Well, ain't that a dictatorship then, love? I don't like dictatorships. Well, I certainly like Owen Wilson in this, Andy. He's done really well in Loki, I have to admit. One of the good consistent things about Loki in the series. Because for me, this has just been up and down, whether I liked it or not. Oh, she's a dumbass. Whoa! She is evil. She is a dumbass. What? Maybe not. Really? What? Oh, so she wants to be in search of free will so that she can control it and that she can be the dictator. That's my theory on this. James Tyler, if only we can enter the world of Wilson. Oh, wow, for sure. I like that. And this hits on themes similar to his Dark Materials. It does, Will. Oh, I love that trilogy. Freaking amazing. Out of it all, I would say The Subtle Knife, the second book out of the trilogy, was my favourite out of it. Tyler, 80 likes. God damn you, go, Steph. 80 likes! Yay! Thank you, everyone. Andy, told you to wait, Steph. Curious your take on how this plays out. I am impatient, especially after over the week I've had. It's like I'm all of a sudden awake and happy and pain-free again. Yay! Hashtag pancreatitis warrior. Booyah! Okay, I've got to watch this part. It's important. Shh. This is what was explained at the beginning. So instead of timelines, it's just different universes stacked on each other, but it's the same concept. Goliath. Animal experimentation, never good. Dude is nuts. Dude is proper nuts. What? To me, there's someone behind him. He can't be it. You see, you may hate the dictator. Booyah! Called it. Healthy skepticism. Blah. Healthy skepticism. Always good. There's a twist in this. There's gotta be. Two Lokis running it all. No. Yeah, and yeah, I get that bit. He said he's the nicest version. Without him, it'd be infinite worse variants in charge, and it would be a crock of shiz at that point. Yeah. A dictator does not give up his power that easily or that wantingly. It's like an evil Willy Wonka, lol. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, his whole background is purple-ish. He's wearing purple, I think. Yeah, he's wearing purple. Yeah. They don't give it up unless they've done it forever and are bored. Perhaps. Okay. There's a threshold that has just been crossed. I don't know what that means. But dude, he's getting excited about it. I don't want to see how excited he is in his pants, but in his face, he's getting very excited. Yeah, I made that joke. I stand by it. Yes! Yes, I knew that he was fibbing in summer. His whole future now unwritten. Predeterminism is gone. Yes! It's going to be some form of multiversal war. Some way or another. I mean, hello? Doctor Strange, multiverse of madness. Dude is baiting him to get that blade in his chest. There's got to be more of those bracelets in Phase 4. I'm calling it now. Those bracelets are going to be the equivalent of the Infinity Stones. Yes, he was beating him. You don't know if he's baiting him. They wanted to kill him first thing and he didn't let him. Yeah, because he's... Because he wanted to wait until it all crossed the threshold. He didn't want to pass away until the threshold was crossed. And then he had full total freedom then at that point. He was biding time. But now he's baiting him to kill him now that the threshold is crossed. It's my theory anyway. I'm probably wrong. I usually am. Shh. Ayo, Blueies! Nerd Report in the house. Hello, my friend. Just to let you know, I am on 32:15. Wow. That's quite profound. You can't trust and I can't be trusted. That's actually a nice line, dudes. I like that. Whoa! Loki on Loki action! Boom! Yes! Kick her backside! Oh, look, he's gone bloody soft. Okay. I like that bit. That Loki on Loki fighting action. Yes. That I can go to town with. Yes, this whole series made Loki soft. I agree, Nicholas. This ain't 2012 Loki when it's supposed to be. Oh, no! Piss off! I don't want a throne. This is 2012 Loki saying that he doesn't want the throne. He doesn't want a throne. No, that is not what 2012 Loki would say. No. What in the jiggery poo? Yeah. Why? 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 What? Okay. That just happened, but I'm. I got thoughts on soft Loki, but finish the episode. Okay, boss. they just kissed though. Like, he was kissing himself. Dude is kissing himself. Oh, yeah. Mind blown. I would have rather they didn't do that. She did it. Oh, she did it. She did it. Oh, no, 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 no. She did it. I can get on board with that. The term of today is jiggery poo. Yes, Will. Oh. He dead. He proper dead. He dead. What should he... What does this mean now? Blade pierced him. He dead. Now, what does this mean? What's happening to timelines now? Oh! Oh, timelines are going berserk. Look at all those nexus points. Whoa. We are getting our multiverse of madness, guys. My opinion, my conspiracy. This is the start of it. Whoa. And Loki's just completely torn up. Holy Batman balls. Whoa. She actually did it. Nice though that he can walk through the TVA now and not have to fear that someone's going to try and get him and get rid of him. They're all just walking past and they're like, yeah, whatevs. Andy, I see Tobey Maguire in there, baby. Yeah. We all still remember you with the exclusive on that one, dude. Yeah. Sorry, you what? Sorry, what? What do you mean, Mobius? Who is Loki? What the? Has he just gone into a completely different universe timeline? Oh! No, he's lost. Oh! No wonder there's going to be a season 2 of this. No. Right, there's got to be. Right, there's got to be an after credit. I'm just trying to fast forward. Hang on. Yeah, there is. There is. There is. Yeah. Loki will return in season 2. Yes. Is that it? There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. No. No, that's it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There is no after credit. Yeah, I knew there is no after credit. Oh my goodness. Can the Conqueror, baby? Yeah. Yeah. That's what's coming. Damn. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I got a lot of thoughts. I have to condense this down because my head is swimming right now after seeing all of that. Okay. For it to change from predeterminism to free will once they cross the threshold, I approve of. Brilliant. Miss Minutes turned out to be creepy as shiz. I mean, she was creepy before, like in episode 1, I thought, she looking creepy ass. But here she's like creepy to the hilt. So, yeah. Oh, wow. The graphics in episode 6 were a lot better. I don't know if they got the memo or not. But up to episode 5, if you been watching all these weeks, you'll have known one of the main gripes I've had is graphics shiz. But this one, they pulled out all the stops for the finale. Absolutely appreciate that. The colours, just the scenery and the environments. Yes, loved. The dude at the end of time. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very interested in terms of how he explained everything. It was pretty much mirror, word for word, what we were explained back in episode 1. Just with a little bit more backstory as to what actually was going on, with the different universes fighting each other, and then the one universe won, which was him, and so he now kept everything in order, pruned runaway timelines, and that's it. But oh yeah, I have to admit, what a freaking finale. Yeah. Bravo, Stef approved. Stef approved, guys. Stef approved. Yes. Had to wade through a little bit of shiz to get to this point, admittedly, with episodes 2 and 3. But yeah. What a way to end it. And Loki now lost in a branch of the timeline that's not his own. Like, he's now in a different world. The Mobius there doesn't even recognize him, doesn't even know. No wonder the TVA agents were freaking running past him. They didn't even know who he was. They didn't catch that until the end. But I loved the dialogue between the dude at the end of time and Lady at Loki and Tom Hiddleston Loki. Very, very good. Very, very well put together. The fight between the two Lokis, that was a treat to see. Absolutely adored that. When they really proper faced up to each other, liked that. When they kissed, that got a bit icky for me, guys. Like, I do believe in self-love. Of course I do. Like, you've got to love yourself first before you can love anyone else, right? I'm quoting from the great and powerful RuPaul there. Can I get an amen? But but this is an amount of self-love that, for me, goes a little bit beyond the pale, and I'm like, that's a little bit icky for me. But yeah, I could have done without that scene of them kissing, but it is what it is. It's in there. Whatevs. It builds us up though. You see, now I'm punching my mic again. You know what? I just need to headbutt it and then the stream is complete, right, guys? But this does set us up for Multiverse of Madness quite nicely. Wow. And just seeing all the branches go and seeing it visually and everything. Wow. Alioth with the whole, when the dude was like, I found Alioth at the end of time and I experimented on him and I weaponized him to become the monster that you then saw. Whoa, like, that's dark, guys. Like, you know, for Marvel and Disney to have that in the storyline, experimentation on an animal to beat to submission and control him and turn his nature into something else. Like, when you think about it, yeah, to me, Marvel and Disney are getting a little bit edgy there, you guys, on that one. Owen Wilson, absolutely adored him. I want more Owen Wilson in season 2, and it looks like we're going to get that. But yeah, see, do you know what? If you asked me a few weeks back, did I want a Loki season 2? I would have turned around to you guys and I would have said, at this point, hell no. Now we're here. I'm like, hell freaking yes. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm very disappointed that there isn't an end credit scene. It's just there will be a Loki season 2, which, to be fair, we all knew, in all honesty. Unless you were living under a rock. It's the only Marvel series that I know of that has been approved to season 2. So that's not really a shocker for me. So I'm disappointed that there wasn't an end credit scene. They missed a trick there. Proper missed a trick there for not doing that. The other thing that I've got a big, huge, massive problem with is Loki, the character. This is 2012 Loki. And he turns around at the end and he's like, I don't want a throne. You what? This is 2012 Loki that came to Earth with an army. Frick off army full of aliens to kill, destroy, and take over Earth because he desired a throne that he thought he was entitled to. And now he's like, yeah, I don't want a throne. 2012 Loki does not want a throne. Shut the freaking front door on the way out. What the deuce is that all about? No. He should have been more ruthless. Like, do you know, like, how do I put this? For me, more ruthless, but with like a cheeky kind of, a little bit of a caring edge. Yeah, but meh. He was too soft. He was soft as putty. This Loki, the 2012 Loki. Supposed 2012 Loki. Lady Loki was more 2012 Loki than 2012 Loki was himself. It's a bit of a mouthful, I grant you, but that's what's in my head right now. So there's a little bit of word vomit being sprayed all over you guys right now. So enjoy it whilst it lasts. Let's go to the comments and see what you guys are chatting about. So I'm just going to go up a little bit. Let's have a look. But the Loki we knew went through different events, says James Tyler. Will Morris, she killed God like a certain someone else. This dude was not God. This dude was basically, for me, a child with a toy, and the toy just happened to be the freaking universe and the timeline. But he's not a god, because yeah, to be dispatched in the way that he was by Lady Loki, by simply having a sword pierced through his chest and then he dead, like, nah. There's more to it. There's gotta be more to it. But yeah. And again, Andy, I see Tobey Maguire in there, baby. Yeah. Will Morris, I don't disagree that he had the capacity for good, but this Loki just killed thousands of people in 2012. Exactly my freaking point. Like, I absolutely, overall, Loki series, the last 3 episodes saved it for me, right? So overall, I would say I recommend your eyeballs and your ear holes experiencing Loki series 1. Fair play, right? Bit of a slog for me for episodes 2 and 3, but stick with it and you'll definitely be rewarded. But we've got to remember, this is Loki 2012. Like, where the hell did his balls go, Were they chopped off by the TVA? Like, secretly? Like, where did his freaking evil balls go? We need to have a search party for Loki's evil balls right now, because he's totally ballless. Richard, Pam Todd and Son, kissing holy macaroni. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, too icky. Nicholas Clark, I mean, they did an episode 2 too. Just going to wait for the first episode of season 2 and come to find out the sacred timeline is completely fine again. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be a thing of maybe Loki trying to find his way back to his own timeline and home. Who knows? Or maybe setting up shop where he is and be like, make the most of it. Who knows? I'm sure if there's any exclusives of inside scoops on that, Andy will be out there getting it. And James Tyler, yep, he killed 80 people in 2 days and he still got away with it in Dark World, Ragnarok and Infinity War. He did redeem himself and got himself killed, but we still like after everything he did in Avengers. Exactly, James. Yes. Will Morris, he needs a sock in the sack for kissing himself. Yeah, it's like I said before, it's a kind of self-love that, even though I appreciate self-love and I believe in self-love, again, if you're not going to love yourself, who the hell are you going to love? RuPaul. But kissing himself is, yeah, a bit of self-love that for me is a little bit too far. Yeah, again, Kang the Conqueror, baby. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get Mephisto, guys. No matter how hard we shout out for him. Did we ever get the DB Cooper scene? Yep. But it was a nothing burger, yeah. No after credit. Only the reveal of season 2, yeah. Yeah, the DB Cooper scene was in the first couple of episodes. Maybe you fell asleep on it. I wouldn't have been surprised. The first episode I loved, second and third, freaking yeah, but you gotta watch it to be able to understand the following episodes that are good for 4, 5, and 6. Nicholas Clark, I told you I would die on that hill, and you have done. I appreciate, your stance and your integrity. Owen Wilson's voice. Wow. Yes, Adash. Wow, indeed. Will Morris, who's to say the X-Men aren't on the table now? Exactly. Yeah. Anything goes now. Like, literally, the main timeline, gone kaput. We saw it, quite literally, all those Nexus points. Boo, 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 boo. They are going all over the place. They are going freaking wild right now. So, yeah, X-Men, Fantastic Four, they're on the table now, absolutely. This opens up to anything and everything that they want to do now in Marvel. Will Morris, weirdly enough, they didn't really go anywhere this episode. Lots of talking, but they made it work. They could have put all this in a 2-hour movie. Will, I appreciate your opinion, but I would respectfully disagree. Yeah. I have called out a few episodes, with all these series that have come out so far on Disney Plus, where I thought, what the hell? This is just a holding episode. Like, nothing happened in the storyline. It just started where it was and it ended in the same place. Like, there was no progression whatsoever. I would argue, actually, in the finale, there was progression. Absolutely. You started with walking through Alligator to get to the Citadel, to find out who was there, to find out the real story behind the main timeline and what happened there. But then, to 2 Lokis to duel each other out. Epic scene, don't you think? The 2 Lokis fighting each other. I was proper, juicing it up there, to be fair. But then that dude then to be dead by Lady Loki. Timeline going completely kaput. And Loki lost somewhere around in one of those Nexus points, new timelines, whatever, I would say a lot happened that progressed the storyline, and that's my argument as to why. Could they have put this all in a 2-hour movie? Sure. They could put any of these series that we've had so far in a 2-hour movie. But they're just trying out a new medium of trying out series. Some have been hits, some have been misses. My humble opinion, WandaVision, miss. Falcon and Winter Soldier, hit. Loki, been hit and miss for me, but overall, hit. Definitely the finale absolutely redeemed itself for me to be like, yes, I want season 2. Because I wasn't like that. Nowhere near. James Tyler, and it's announced on Hollywood Reporter Loki will be in Doctor Strange 2. You what? Give me one moment. Little bit of holding music right now. Loki, Doctor Strange. Hang on. Whoa. Looks, I'm trying to find it. The Hollywood Reporter stated that Loki is expected to also appear in the next Doctor Strange. Right, hang on. I need to see, when I put it all in, nothing really comes up. So let me just go on to the Hollywood Reporter. Because if it's gonna be anywhere, surely it would be right on the front page, something like that. Not finding it. If anyone in the chat could go on the Hollywood Reporter and find that story for Doctor Strange, that Loki will actually appear in Doctor Strange 2. Appear in Doctor Strange 2. I'll see it when I believe it. I'm seeing CBR.com, thedirect.com, comicbook.com, heroichollywood.com, techradar.com, saying that Loki will reportedly return in Doctor Strange 2, screencrush.com, MovieWeb. I'm not seeing Hollywood Reporter in here, though. Just said it's renewed for season 2, that's it. But it would make sense that Loki would be in Doctor Strange 2 regardless anyway. I mean, hate to kind of be repeating myself here, but do just kind of... Series just kind of opened up the timeline and be like, kablooey! It's gone absolutely crazy. So, yeah, that would make sense. What else are you guys saying? So, Richard, WandaVision, a long talk, and I'll style even. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, heard a lot of talk and no style, and I'll look it. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. James Tyler, keep in mind the head writer for Loki wrote the script for Multiverse of Madness. Ooh, okay. So it would make more sense that Loki would definitely be in Doctor Strange. Yes. Yes, I am so on board for that. You know what? Let me know in the chat. Are you more excited for Doctor Strange or Spider-Man? Personally, for me, I'm more excited for Doctor Strange than Spider-Man. Yeah, I know, I might get some hate. Bring it. I'm not that fussed. It's my opinion, my conspiracy, my whatever, but I'm more excited for Doctor Strange than Spider-Man. Let me know if you agree with me or not. But Will Morris says that was very icky. Yes, the kiss was very icky. Yes. Icky. Yes, Rich. Will Morris, when we said love yourself, Loki, we didn't mean that. Exactly right. Like, dude, you're taking it way too far. Rich says it's not Rich approved. Nicholas Clark says it's not Nicholas approved. Aww. Will says I can respect that, Rich. I'm half in, half out. Yeah. But it's James approved for James Tyler. Yes, James is on Team Stef. Whoop whoop. Will says it's slightly Will approved. Too much jibber jabbering. Dude, I'm claiming you for Team Stef right now. Nice one, Will. 2012 Loki, but in name only. Yeah. Yeah. It is, because when it comes to the actual character and what he's like, it's definitely not 2012. And I got a big problem with that. Popcorn Planet. Andy from Popcorn Planet. So I sort of like a campier kind of situation there. Loki season 2 needs Loki stuck jumping around through alternate timelines that are various live action what if scenarios. Could get amazing guest stars and do really fun stuff like Marvel sliders. Yeah, so kind of like what springs to mind with that idea, you've jumped there, Andy, is Doctor Who. Yeah, sorry I had to go there, but I'm British. But yeah, Doctor Who kind of springs to mind with that idea. But yeah, it would make so much fun doing like the what if scenarios, but like live action ones. Yeah, that would be fun. But my take, my conspiracy, my theory is it's not going to be that. It's going to be his way home. Trying to get his way home to his actual timeline. That would be it, but we shall see. Nicholas Clark, that was my big problem. Too much exposition, like watching Attack of the Clones all over again. You say too much exposition, but I don't think there was. I don't think... Oh, well, let me rephrase that. The exposition that we had, especially for the finale, was warranted, was required, was needed, and it wasn't boring, and it didn't take my focus away. You got good exposition, you got bad exposition, right? For me, the finale was good exposition. So that would be my opinion, my conspiracy, my theory. James, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Loki and Doctor Strange have cameos from What If show. Possibly. 2012 Loki went through different events. He had the capacity for good. It's just he went through different events, and that's James saying that. Nicholas Clark says Richard E. Grant's Loki was more Loki than our Loki. Yeah, Lady freaking Loki was more Loki than our Loki. She killed the dude. You know, Loki didn't do that. Loki be like, no, we gotta wait. Like, you know, we gotta think about this. That 2012 Loki is a lot more impulsive than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, no, I want the throne. I want the power. Booyah! There's me, sword in your chest. Give me the power. I is now the dictator. I now have the throne for the whole freaking timeline. Boom! But he didn't do that. So go figure, right? Rich says, kissing yourself is very wrong. I couldn't even if I tried, even if I wanted to. That would be a little bit impossible to try and kiss yourself. But yes, with the Loki situation, yeah, I think it was a little bit wrong. Gene Rick, I think Loki being totally heartbroken leads to the out for himself Loki that we see. Which makes sense for that point. But before he was heartbroken with the Lady Loki situation, he was still soft Loki. He was not 2012 Loki. So, Gene, respectfully, how would you explain that? The Loki that we saw was not 2012 Loki even before he was heartbroken with the Lady Loki situation. Will Morris, exactly, yes, Mr. 2012 Loki. I mean to rule them as why should I not? Where did that guy go? Yes, we need to put 2012 Loki on like a milk carton of, have you seen this Loki? We need to do that. Yes. He saw where his life was going to go, and with the TVA, he saw his quest for power was pointless. Perhaps, James, but that would then give 2012 Loki the capacity in his mindset to think that way. And the 2012 Loki did not have that because he was very fixed. He was very dogged in his dogma and his determination as of he was born to rule. His destiny was to have a throne. No matter what may come, no matter what he had to do, he was going to get that throne. And you cannot tell me that after years, and I mean years, right, of conditioning himself to think that way and to have that viewpoint of life, for in a couple of seconds at the TVA, they show him a few slides and he's like, yeah, my quest for power is pointless. See where I'm coming from, mate? To me, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't jive. Gene Rick, I think we saw Loki coming to realise he doesn't need anyone. I think he's coming to realise he does need people. I mean, when he was pushed back into the TVA, first thing he did was to try and find Mobius. But Rich says, I'll still watch Marvel, though I may not enjoy everything. Well, exactly, you know? And you can watch DC, and you may not enjoy everything, you know? Universal, you may not enjoy everything, so on and so forth, you know? The Saw films, for example, you can watch all them, but may not enjoy them all. No, I certainly didn't. Up to Saw 3's good, and then afterwards, freaking for me, shut off. But, yeah, it's not Yeah, nah, I'm not. Meh. Yeah, I still stand with what I said. Andy, I agree it's a fast forward of Loki's arc. He got soft, but they do attempt to justify that by him watching his future and learning from it all, his regrets, etc. Again, though, like I mentioned a couple of moments ago, Andy, though, for him to condition himself all his freaking life, and this is like thousands of years that he's lived so far as an Asgardian, to condition himself to think that he was born to rule, he was born to have a throne, and he should do anything, come what may, to have that throne, no matter what world he conquers, he's going to have that throne, to like a couple of seconds of, you know, finding out what's going to happen in the future, and then all of a sudden he's going to like change his whole philosophy on where his life is supposed to be headed in like 2 seconds, and his whole raison freaking pronounce it, raison d'etre, yeah, in a couple of seconds, like his whole reason for living, you know, his whole aim for life, of his being, of what he needs to become, and then in 2 seconds, like a few slides of what's going to happen in the future, and it's like, oh, okay, then quest for power, maybe not the good choice, good life plan. I don't know. I know they attempt to justify that by him watching his future, but yeah, nah. I'm thinking, nah. Their attempt falls flat for me. Will Morris, his balls are in Sylvie's pocket. Yes, we have found Loki's balls. They are in Sylvie's pocket. Rejoice. Now we just gotta find Loki and return his damn balls, because he needs them. Loki being sliders with money sounds fun. Nicholas Clark, Will Morris says, yeah, there was a ton of expo. Yeah, there was a ton of expo, but I think it was warranted, it was needed, and it was enjoyable exposition. I wasn't bored of it, and it fit with everything that was going on, so I was cool with that. James Tyler, that's right, Steph, if we can't love ourselves, who can we still love? RuPaul. Booyah! Let me have a look. Will Morris, disagreeing is fun. Yes, it's fun, but it also can be respectful as well. We're not going to always agree with everything, and that's all right. The world is full of different opinions, and that's what makes it all interesting and more fun. Rich says this show is interesting. However, I would rather watch Sliders, except for the last season. All right. Nicholas says, Loki would have made a better audible listen than watching the series with all the talking. No, you cannot mean that, Nicholas. You gotta be trolling me there, dude. Like, seriously? Really? No. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that at all. James Tyler says, well, they can, but you would cut out a lot from the show to make it 2 hours. Yeah, good, but still, either way, I'm happy with the series. They did the series, they did it as a movie, whatever. If it still followed the kind of similar kind of storyline and everything that kind of happened, then I'd be happy with the movie as well. If anything, it might actually kick out like the episodes 2 and 3 if they did it in a movie. So yes, doing it in a movie may have actually been better. Yes. Nicholas has reduced Loki into an audio drama. Will Morris says, yeah, that's probably not a good thing. James Tyler, I have the link. Oh, hang on. Give me one moment. Dude, how are you not? Hang on. James Tyler, you are now a mod. You show off that wrench, my friend. I cannot believe it's taken me all this time to mod you. Sorry, mate. You're a mod now. Better than never. Yeah. You mentioned that you've got the link. Please pop the link in the chat, my friend. So it's in the article titled Loki renewed for season 2. Oh, I think I saw that one. Loki renewed for season 2, Hollywood Reporter. Okay. I'll have a read through it afterwards, but thank you for that, James. Why does it, sometimes it just like jumps right to the end and I'm like, I've not finished reading through all the comments yet. Oh, jump right to the end. There we go. So people are more excited for James Taylor, Spider-Man, Nicholas Clark, Spider-Man, James Tyler. You said it, pretty much Spider-Man. But he says No Way Home will set up a live-action Spider-Verse film. Probably. But I'm more excited for Doctor Strange than the Spider-Man. Yeah, you're going to have all the 3 Spider-Men in one film. But I don't know. I'm scared that's going to be more of a gimmick than something that's actually going to be tangible for the film and the storyline. That's my fear. I hope I'm wrong. I really, 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 really hope I'm wrong on that. But yeah, yeah. There you go. James Tyler, I don't know what films are coming out next year, but Doctor Strange 2 is my most anticipated film for 2022. Hey! So hang on a minute. But you said Spider-Man, you were more excited for Spider-Man than you were for Doctor Strange. You can't have it both ways. James Tyler, there was a character from episode 1 of Loki that was escorted by the TVA that looked like Peggy Carter. Yeah, I was reading into that. Nothing's confirmed as whether that was actually Peggy Carter or not. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just people just looking. The thing is with that, and I've learned from freaking WandaVision, with the Marvel series, don't look into them that deeply. We looked into WandaVision so deeply that we created a narrative for a series, for a show that didn't freaking exist, you guys. But to be fair, the narrative that we created, my opinion, my conspiracy, my theory, was better than the shiz that we actually got in this reality. Do you know what I mean? So for me, when it comes to these Marvel series, I think they're not that deep. You guys, I really, really, really think they are not that deep. Don't look into it too much because we're not going to get Mephisto anytime soon. That's my answer to that. And yeah, it is a floating rumour at the moment. Exactly, Rich. Popcorn Planet, Andy. Can I freaking Jim? Oh, I'm a campion myself here. Oh my goodness. Andy says, makes me think of The Boys. Kissing oneself. Yes! Was waiting to see Homelander. Well, out of all of them, yes, Homelander would be the most narcissistic one to actually do it. So yes, I agree. Although seeing some Homelander on Homelander erotic action, because the boys are going to take it further than that, right? It's not just going to be like a basic kiss on the lips like the Loki one, The Homelander one's going to go a little bit further. Like, there's going to be some kissing. There's going to be some groping. There might be a little bit of, like, the butt-on-butt action kind of thing going on. I'm not going to go any further than that. The boys will take it there and then just freaking go over the line and take it even further. And again, there's some word from it. Spraying out all over you guys. Enjoy those juices, my friends. Jean Rick says, I have to watch What If. Yeah, however, now that Loki is done. In all honesty, you guys, What If? Do you know what? I'm not even interested in watching it. The What If series. I'm just not. I like the concept. It's cool, but it's not enough for me to be like, I need to see this. You know what I mean? I'm not jazzed for it. And for me, I'm more, maybe it's selfish of me to say, but the what if kind of timeline series situations, so I don't imagine it's going to have much bearing on the actual MCU. You know, I think it's just a thing on the side that's of its own kind of situation that's very isolated and separate to the core MCU situation. So for me, I think I'm going to actually do a hard pass on that. My time is precious. I would rather have my eyeballs on something that, you know, I think I'm going to enjoy more. And What If is just not that baby at all. James Tyler, it's not years of conditioning. Thor 1 happened in 2011 and Avengers in 2012. Yeah, but James, they do say that they lived like thousands of years. And before 2011, they had lived thousands of years. It wasn't like all of a sudden Thor and Loki were like born in 2011 and then that's it. You know? But there you go. James Tyler, Loki wanted to rule sometime in the first Thor. Nah, he wanted to do it way before that. Gene Rick, think Loki is afraid of his evil alter selves. Huh. Maybe. And maybe going a little bit deeper philosophically, because, you know, I'm all about that on this channel. Check out my series, Alter Philosophy. Booyah. That maybe seeing Lady Loki be evil and ruthless in this finale made him realize the evil and ruthlessness that was in him, and he became afraid of the evil that's inside of him. The evil that he is capable of, because he saw his other self be capable of it right in front of his eyes. So, yeah. Get your brains around that one. I tried. Gene Rick, apologies, Steph, was ruthless, dumb, autocorrect. Okay. That's fair enough. James Tyler, the world is indeed full of different opinions. Just look at the internet. Just look at Twitter. Or maybe not if you want to get out of internet alive. Jimmy, good point. He was thinking rapid fire. How do I fix this? Or what does this mean now? Yes. And Rich says, we got 2020 Loki. Yes. And James Tyler, yes. With the wrench. You show that wrench off, my friend. You are very welcome. Sorry it didn't even happen even sooner, to be fair. But there you go. I am a professional-ish YouTuber-ish of the world. So there you go. But yes, there is the link. Oh yeah. And James says, I'm more excited for Spider-Man 3 than Doctor Strange 2, but of the films that are coming out next year, Doctor Strange 2 is my most anticipated. Oh, you're trying to have it both ways still. You're trying to have it both ways. I see where you're coming from. You would make a very good politician. But very well done. With your wordplay there. I am in awe and appreciate it. James Tyler, well, in the Boys comic, Black Noir was a clone of Homelander, created to keep Homelander in check, but they changed it for the show. Don't know what's going to happen in the show. Yeah. Got to read The Boys before going back to it. I have to admit, though, Amazon are killing it so far. With The Boys. Adan over on Nerd Tots, if you haven't subscribed, description in below with his link to his channel. He introduced me. They did some watch parties on this series called The Tick. I didn't even know this series existed, right? But it's on Amazon, and I thought, all right, let me have a gander at it. Oh my goodness, is that a lot of fun? That is a fun fun superhero series. There was only 2 series, which is a shame, really, in all honesty. But totally fun series, you guys. Absolutely adored it. So yeah, if you've not seen it and you like big blue guys, like Dr. Manhattan, I recommend The Tick. James Tyler, they had lived thousands of years, but in Thor 1 he found out he was a frost giant and then wanted to take over Asgard. Nah, I would say that even before he found out that he was a frost giant, he still wanted to take over Asgard, and he still felt that he was entitled to the throne rather than Thor, and that there was going to be a way that he was going to do it. I mean, if you think about it, right at the beginning when Thor is at his coronation that never happened in the end, you see Loki at the side, and the look. If looks could kill, Loki wasn't happy. Like that his brother was going to get coronated and that he was going to be king. Like there was a look inside as like, nah, dude, you're not supposed to be king. I'm supposed to be king. Like, you know, I'm supposed to be wearing the crown, not you. I look better in a crown, not you. So yeah, my conspiracy, my theory, my opinion. Now, Richard says Spider-Man 3 has too many characters hung. We'll be bogged down by them, so it may not be great. Yeah. So, let me just take this out. That was a problem with the original Spider-Man trilogy. So, the Tobey Maguire one. Spider-Man 3, right? Wasn't a fan of. And the reason being wasn't for the emo Spider-Man. I mean, it was of its time. You know, emo was big. It was around. My Chem, all that malarkey, right? Fair enough, yeah? But it was just too many villains. Just way too many. So the plot was so thin that there was not that much substance to it. And I didn't enjoy it. With this Spider-Man 3 now that's coming out, yeah, there is a fear that history is going to repeat itself. And they're going to have too many villains and too many freaking Spider-Men, right? For it to be a thing again and not actually have that much substance to it. And we're just going to be like, there's just too much and that's it. They're just like overloading us with so many Spider-Men and so many villains. You know, if we just put it all in, then everyone's going to like something and that's it. But that can just be a freaking recipe for disaster, you know? If you got like chocolate and I don't know, sushi and a little bit of curry paste, you know, separately, you know, you might think yum yum for your tum, right? All in one pot though, and then eating it in a concoction, or no thank you. So yeah, I'm very when it comes to Spider-Man 3. When it comes out, will I go watch it? Of course I freaking will. But do I have my reservations? Yes. Do I hope I'm wrong? Of course. Of course. When I want to see a film, my intention is to see the film to enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the freaking point, right? But we shall see. The end of this year will come around quickly enough. What else are you saying out there? Pam, Todd and Son, I find that the boys are mostly super villains. Well, yeah, and that's the beauty of the show. It subverts the idea of what a superhero is and humanizes it to the point where superheroes are not all angelic human beings that are just out there to be altruistic and for the good of mankind. They do have their own wants, their own desires, and, you know, their own vantage points as well, for life and what they want to do and how they want to be seen and all that lot, and their own intentions. So yeah, it's It's true. It is very, very true. It's mostly supervillains. But that's what makes your show extremely, extremely interesting. It's not paint by the numbers, and I like that. Gene Rick, very nice. Thumbs up. It's Steph. Boom! Yes, Gene Rick. Team Steph all the way. Woo! James Tyler, exactly. Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 had too many villains. Yes, Amazing Spider-Man 2, I agree with that as well. James Tyler, at least with No Way Home, you know the villains from the other films, so you don't have to worry too much about building their character. True, to a certain extent. But again, I go back to my analogy. You like chocolate, you like sushi, and you like curry paste. You might like them all individually, but when you mix it all in and you eat it from one pot, bleh. So we shall see. I think I have a fear that it's going to be way too much. It's going to be way overload, too much, and it's just then not going to be enjoyable. Again, I freely admit, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Absolutely. I hope that this film is actually enjoyable. But there's a fine line that they're treading here at Sony, and I just hope they get it right. Otherwise, she's going to get freaking slated. James Tyler, it's not that they dropped them in the film and have to spend time exploring their backstory. This time you already know them from the other films, like Fox's Electro and Melina's Doc Ock. Yeah. Yeah. And again, yes, I agree to a certain extent. But the fact remains, you put too many ingredients into a pot, a pan, or whatever you put it in when you're cooking, it can just be overloaded and just completely spoil the dish. And and every ingredient that you put in, the flavour just gets lost. And that is what I'm scared of when it comes to the upcoming Spider-Man film. But again, we shall see. Richard says, what do you really want to watch that would be Steph approved? Well, Spider-Man, the upcoming Spider-Man. I do want that to be Steph approved. I hope I've kind of, been very explicit in my statement there. I have my fear, I have my reservations of it, but I do hope they knock it out of the park, and I do hope it's an enjoyable Spider-Man film. I really, really do. The other one that I'm hoping will be Steph approved is Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Yes. And I really, really hope that Wanda, Scarlet Witch, her character, for me, gets reborn and revitalized from WandaVision, because that was, oof. Some people liked WandaVision, fair enough. All power to you. I absolutely despised it, hated it, trash, didn't like it. I'm like, what the hell did my eyeballs and ear holes experience for those freaking 6-8 weeks? Because that was just freaking trash for me. So I really, really, really hope that they do her more justice for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. But again, we shall see. James Tyler, lots of blood and violence. That would be something that would be Steph approved. That's a given. If you guys know me, you know I love the ultra violence. Blood, violence, gore. Yes. Gimme. That's always Steph approved. Has to have a good story backline. Like, I'm not just one of those where blood, violence, and gore, and I'm like, no. Gotta have a good storyline as well. It's like I've always said, and I'll use this as an example. Souls 1, 2, and 3. Mwah. Souls 4 and beyond. Piss off. Do you know? So I do still have standards when it comes to me blood, violence, and gore. Will Morris, what has lots of blood and violence? I've just said Saw films. We've got Hostel, parts 1 and 2. Part 1 I prefer more than part 2. Nightmare on Elm Street, if you really, really want to go old school, guys. Nightmare on Elm Street. 1 and 2, loved. Rest of them, What else? I do like the Halloween John Carpenter original film. Wonderful. The updated Halloween film. Loved. I am looking forward to Halloween Kills this year. Supposed to come out last year in October, and I was gutted when they pushed it back a full year. I was like, you what? No! But I've seen trailers. I've seen the up-to-date one that's come out recently. I am still freaking jazzed to see that. Absolutely jazzed. But yeah, here we go. James Tyler, Gods of War. Yep. Gears of War. Yep. Nobody. Not seen that. But apparently it is good. Sons of Anarchy has loads of blood and violence with a Shakespearean tilt. Never saw Sons of Anarchy. Invincible. Yes. Invincible. Oh my goodness. It came out a couple of months back. Don't time fly. That was actually, you know what? I think that was one of the first videos I did on this channel, Stef the Alter Nerd. And it was on Invincible. I'm sure of it. But I really, really enjoyed that. I remember Andy coming up to me and saying, Stef, pretty much, I'm kind of paraphrasing here, it's in my own vernacular, but basically, Stef, get your freaking eyeballs and ear holes on this right now. You like your ultraviolence, you gotta get on this. And overall, I did enjoy it. There wasn't as much ultraviolence that I thought there would have been. But for the ultraviolence that there was and the storyline, yeah, I'm down for Invincible season 2 all day long. Will Morris, Steph, have you watched those Fear Street movies? Loads of blood and violence. I have not yet. I've had to be a little bit of a pancreatitis warrior over the last week. Pretty much all of last week and pretty much beginning of this week. But now that I'm better and I'm pretty much back to my normal, usual Steph hyper self, hello. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping into those Fear Street movies. I'm tempted to do a live stream on that one. A little bit of a watch party, similar to this Loki one. Let me know what you guys think to that. If you'd be interested in that or not, let me know. I don't know. I might just do it anyway because, you know, what the hell? Why not? Need to get those watch hours up now, guys. We're nearly to 1,000 subscribers for that 1,000 subscriber party. So if you're lurking in the background and you haven't done so already, I need to be a professional-ish YouTuber-ish of the world and say subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. That red subscribe button just below me right now. You know you want to click on it. Why won't you? Why wouldn't you want to click on it and see more of me? Of course you want to see more of me. So end the suspense. Just click on it. Go on. You know you want to. I dare you to. There you go. Don't you feel better now for clicking on it? I know I do. Again, word from it, just happens. Jean, Rick, have to go to work. Peace out, everyone, till next time. Oh, Jean, thank you very much for coming. Thank you so much for your kind donation of $5 earlier on. That'll go towards the lighting rig that I need to get because my other one's kind of broken. Whoops. Dogs. I've got 3. What can I say? But yes, thank you ever so much for your support as ever. Have a lovely day at work. And yes, till the next time, my friend, you're always around supporting. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. And actually, before I do anything else, I don't know if you're still around, if you're still hearing this, Jean, but because I can and I have the power. Jean Rick is now a mod. Woo, woo, woo! Welcome to the mod squad, Jean Rick. Absolutely deserved. So, again, thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. And yes, I will see you around next time. James Tyler, trains, man, trains. I don't know what that reference means, but Okay, dude, you like trains. Noted. Will Morris, Sons of Anarchy is very good. It's one of those shows people think it isn't for them until they actually watch it. Oh, okay. Mr. In Between is a violent delight. Ooh. Ooh. And you know what violent delights have. Why not? Will Morris, might as well. You need those hours, LOL. Well, yeah. Exactly. I might as well. Need to build those hours up, don't we? We need to get this channel to legit status for YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers, which we're nearly there. Which I'm gonna actually check in a minute because I saw the comments earlier on in the chat. I was watching Loki at the time. I don't know if I believe it or not, but I'm gonna have to look at it in a minute. The subscriber count. But the other thing is, I can't remember. Yeah, so we need to get to legit status for YouTube. I'm gonna call it legit status now. To get to legit status, we need 1,000 subscribers for our community, and we also need 4,000 watch hours for a rolling 12-month period. So, yeah, if anyone wants to put on one of my playlists in the background and just have it on loop for my watch hours, I'm not gonna stand in your way. That is just what I will say to that. James Tyler, it's a reference from Invincible. Oh, okay. I remember the storyline. I remember the visuals. I remember the characters, but actual like quotes, nah. No. Yeah, there you go. That's the capacity of my memory there. Pretty much like working on 250 megabyte of memory in my brain. That's pretty much it. There you go. Let me just we're gonna check something out now, which is channel. So I'm gonna just go like this. Because I was seeing, firstly, whoa, I'm just going to refresh this right now because I've got Miss Mac out. I've got a MacBook and my laptop, my MacBook Air. Absolutely love it and adore it. Whoa. Firstly, 92 likes. Wow. Oh, no, 93. Cheers. Wow. Thank you to everyone that thumbed up this video. My goodness, that is absolutely amazing of you. Thank you to everyone that's done that. I'm absolutely, wow, that is proper bonkers. Wow, thank you. Let's just check the channel. What? Dudes. Like, seriously? Yo, that's nuts. We have just jumped. Our tribe has jumped from 808 subscribers at the beginning of this stream to 845 subscribers. Oh my goodness. That is mega freaking bonkers. You guys, wow. Oh, wow. Our alternate tribe is growing even more. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I'm seeing, wow. So that's like, whoa, we are 155 subscribers away from that magic 1,000 number. We are literally one step away, guys, from 1,000 subscribers. Yes, we are working there together as a community, as a tribe. My goodness. Oh, wow. I don't want to cry right now. I don't want to get too emotional on this. But thank you to everyone that's supporting me, that's liking, that comes to every single stream, or even if you don't come to every single stream, you come to some. Thank you. Thank you to watching all my videos, for your comments, for your encouragement, for everything. I'm absolutely astounded right now that we've jumped that many in just this one stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. And oh my goodness, Jean. Oh, guys, it's going to be party central at the moment at Stef the Alter Nerd. My goodness, you are so generous. Jean Rick has just donated another $5. Oh my goodness. And he mentions amazing show, Stef. So much fun on this channel. Thank you. No, thank you. Never mind thanking me. Thank you for being part of this tribe and for supporting me and being so, so kind and wonderful. Thank you. And you know, this is now for you, Jean Rick, and all of you out there. Get your hands up in the air. Get your butts ready. Jump up and down, because we are going to party in 3, 2, 1. Booyah! Woo! And I've just moved my chair. My background went a bit skewy. Oh my goodness, Jean, that party out was just for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. As always, I like to be transparent and let you know where your kind donations go to. They go right back into the channel. So quite literally, the camera I'm filming from right now, you lovely, lovely peoples out there helped fund get me this DSLR that I'm filming from right now, so you get even more a clearer picture of me. You get to see me in all my glory. In terms of the next stage of investment for the channel, my aim is still to replace one of the monitors to get one with a better resolution, but yeah, I've got to sort out my lighting situation because I've got 3 dogs and an accident happened. So I need to, it kind of jumped up in the priority list. So that will be the next thing that I'll be getting. And then the monitor after that has been pushed back a little bit. But that's okay. Life happens. It's all good. But again, thank you, Jean Rick. And as I did with the camera, and I showed you guys it, once I get the lighting rig, I'll show you guys that as well. Again, being transparent so you know where your donations go, because I feel that it's just giving you guys the respect that you deserve, so you know where, all of it's going to. Fully transparent. No flies on me. But wow, 845 subscribers. Wow. And my channel's not even like 3 months old. And this is how fast we've grown. We've done this together, guys. If I say so myself, we should be proud. We should be extremely, extremely proud. Of our little community. But anyways, let's go back to the comments and see what you guys are saying. I'm having so much fun right now. Will Morris, I'll do that playlist thing. Thank you, my friend. Jean Rick, thank you. No, again, thank you. Dude, you deserve that wrench. All the support and just being so wonderful. Thank you. Rich, this is what I expect at Marvel Alberts, of some violence with a consistent story that can be both drama and comedy. Andy says woot woot. Yes, woot woot for the jumping subscribers. Yay. James Tyler, my fingers hurt from creating email accounts to subscribe. Don't be freaking saying that. YouTube will take those subscribers off of me. They'll think they're bot accounts or something. That's happened before, actually. If you guys remember, about 3-4 weeks back when I first started my live streams on Sunday, all of a sudden there was a big massive influx of like subscribers that came in, and then within 24 hours they pretty much all disappeared, like poof, like it never happened. And I was kind of like thinking, have I actually got a grip on reality or lost it? Because I thought I had all those subs, but no. I found out from Shireen Plays, a YouTuber on here, that if YouTube kind of finds out that the subscribers that you get in are actually bots, they recognize that and then they'll just completely sift them out, or something along those lines. It's not that I'm encouraging those bots to come, because I'm not. I don't need any bots. Let's not do the bot situation, please, no. But yeah. If YouTube thinks that the any subscribers are bots, then they'll just prune them out, apparently. Which makes sense, and I think that's fair in all honesty, because then they're not real or true subscribers, so, you know, it's just inflating your figures for nothing, really. It's not true in reality of what your channel is. But anyway, I'm going way into that. Again, word vomit, enjoy those juices. Richard says, I will be happy when I get my computer back. I'm sure you will. Will Morris says, congrats. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will Morris says, I'm only like 3,000 hours away from the other threshold. That's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Exactly. If we all work together, anything can be achieved. As I always say, this corner of the internet, our community, we lift each other up. We support each other. We do not drag anyone down. Because that's just not how we roll. Not at all. Haters gonna hate. Shut the front door on the way out, as far as I'm concerned. I ain't got time for any of you, them lot. Let me have a look. Gene Rick, Will, did you congratulate me on having to work, LOL? And Will's like, nope, just on the wrench, sir. It is a great honour. Yes, it is a great honour having a wrench from me. Absolutely. You dance with that wrench with pride. Yes. Will Morris, dance party in the UK. Booyah. Yes. Of course you got a wrench, Gene. Yes. Jean now has to work. Big hugs, everyone. Oh, big hugs back, Jean. Thank you again, me lovely. Richard says he has those films and he's a big horror guy. Ooh. You might be interested then in Lewis's new channel, Jump Scares TV. Let me just get that in the chat. It's a new channel that Lewis has literally just started, I think, this week. The whole 8-9 days has kind of been a little bit of a blur for me. Hashtag Pancreatitis Warrior. But he did create during that period a new channel. Let me just try and find it. Stand by. Elevator music right now. Here we go. Yes. I'm going to put this in. I'm actually going to add it to my description bar, to be fair. But there you go. I've just added Lewis's brand new, spanking, hot off the presses, out from the oven fresh, ooh la la, channel, Jump Scares TV. You like your horror, like me. You like your ultra violence, like me. You like your gore and blood, like me. You're gonna want to get your eyeballs and ear holes over to Jump Scares TV, cause I tell you something, Lewis has got a lot of stuff in store for you guys, and he knows his shiz when it comes to horror. I've spoken to him behind the scenes. Dude knows his knowledge. Dude knows his horror knowledge. He's not talking out of his backside. I promise you that. So get on there and please subscribe to his channel. Again, like I say, we support each other. We lift each other up. We don't bring anyone down. That is how we roll over here. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the meantime. Well, there's always those Roger Avery who co-wrote Pulp Fiction. True. And Will Morris says now he's tempted to check his mum's, Richard's mum's channel. Yeah. I am actually myself. His mum usually posts her art. Ooh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you guys, it's now 9:15. And I've just refreshed the channel. And yeah, I don't know what YouTube's doing. Apparently it's now down to 816 subscribers. We shall see what's going on there. It does that. It might have like a big, massive... I've seen it happen where my channel will have like, for me anyway, a big, massive jump like what we've just seen. And then all of a sudden YouTube looks at that and it's like, oh, hold your horses. Let's just check this jump and make sure it's kosher. That's probably what he's doing right now. So if it's kosher, then we're going to see it back up to 845 subscribers. If it's not, and if it's just bots that are just trying to troll the channel and subscribe when they shouldn't be doing, then we're going to see it go back down a little bit. But that's okay. We crack on, don't we, guys? We will get there in the end through determination and just hard work. That's all it is. Keep our head down, keep in our own lane, and away we go. Oh, and family as well. Oh, that's lovely, Rich. That's lovely indeed. But yeah, it's coming past 9:15, so I will be signing off in the next 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions for me or anything else you'd like to add in order for me to read out and, you know, any thoughts or whatnot, do let me know. Yeah, Andy. Yeah. Don't I know it? YouTube sucks. Yes. It can do. But I knew that even before starting my own channel, through yours and behind the scenes that you allow me to see, which I'm very honoured. But yes, there is an element of that, isn't there? Don Antonio, YouTube unsubbed me from a couple of channels today. Yeah, I mean, I've seen various interviews where, you know, they turn around and they say, they don't do that at all. YouTube, no, if you unsub, it's because you've unsubbed. You literally like press that button and, you know, you have unsubbed. You've said bye-bye to that channel. Nah, I don't believe that. I believe that they do unsub without you guys knowing. So, yeah, I think the only way that, for me, that I can see to stop that from happening completely is when you sub to a channel, whichever channel that you guys sub to, for me, to try and increase your chances that YouTube don't unsub you, is sub, turn the notification bell on, and turn it on to all notifications. If you do that, it's not 100% proven, but to me, logically, it makes sense that it's going to increase your chances that YouTube is not going to unsub you from a channel that you still want to be subbed on. Does that make sense, guys? So with that being said, me being a professional-ish YouTuber-ish of the world, if you subscribe, brilliant. Just make sure that you turn all your notifications to on and you select all notifications, so that increases your chances of not being unsubbed to the Stef the Alternate channel. Why the hell not whilst I'm talking about it? But yeah, Will Morris, YouTube back to being YouTube, doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, but We'll see. For some reason, and I'm not, to my mind, I'm not too sure why, but the subscribers are sticking, so they must be legit. I had a couple of videos blow up over the last couple of weeks, for some reason. And that has literally pretty much over doubled my subscriber count to where we are at the moment. No idea why, especially for last week. I was pretty much out for the count. Hashtag pancreatitis warrior. But yeah, YouTube is a funny beast. That is something I'm definitely learning through my own channel. It's very, very fickle, very funny. I don't think anyone can truly freaking understand it. I don't even think YouTube can understand its freaking self, in all honesty. But, you know, there you go. Let's just refresh the channel and see. I think it's going to go down to where we were originally, so 808. Around about that. Yeah, 806 now. Yeah. So either YouTubers found out, and I'm not welcoming, I'm not asking for this, YouTube, if you're watching or you're listening or whatever. I don't want freaking bots coming and subscribing to my channel. That is not my jazz. That is not my thing. No. Either YouTubers recognize that bots are trying to invade my channel and they're seeing that and they're taking them off, which is good. We don't want that. Or they're just double checking everything before adding the subscriber count back up, which did happen last week. Like, I'd got a buttload of subscribers, they removed them, but then they added them back on. So maybe they're doing that. Who knows? James Tyler, are there movies coming out this year besides Superman that you're looking forward to? Yeah, already mentioned it. The Halloween Kills one. I'm looking forward to Halloween Kills more than the Spider-Man one. That's got to say something to you. Richard, I need help as well. Are you all right? What do you need help with? James Tyler, will there be video game Let's Plays on your channel? Realistically, James, no. I dabbled in gaming on Twitch. I mean, the Twitch channel's still up. It's still there. I'm not going to let it go. Just like for my own branding sake and all that lot, I suppose. Oh, check me out, my own branding. Ooh la la. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, nah. I'm more at the moment. I'm more gaming in private just for my own sheer enjoyment of it, rather than just streaming on it, I suppose. And I think I prefer it that way, just to game in my own time, and then that's it. But yeah, this channel is pretty much what you see of it. You've got your series of alternate realities, your alternate philosophies, your shorty shorts, my live streams, my watch parties, my Sunday alternate lives, which that'll be coming back this Sunday now that I'm feeling better. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got an idea because I've been thinking about, okay, how do I what angle, when you look at a series or you're looking at creating something on YouTube, you want to make sure that it's at least a little bit unique and it stands out, that there's a little bit more of a flavor to it that you're not going to get anywhere else, right? And for me, I have an idea of how I'm going to actually like pivot the Sunday streams at, and kind of like in the theme of like my name, Alternate, do alter news, and talk about news that's alternative, that you're not hearing as much of, but is still interesting and weird and wonderful. Kind of remember the weird things on the internet. No, it's the stranger things on the internet. that I did a few months back for Andy on Thursday streams of Popcorn Planet. Kind of along those lines, like the weird and wonderful news of pop culture more than anything else. That's kind of what my mind is fixated on at the moment. So I might try that out this Sunday and see how we go. But yes, I will be live this Sunday. You will also get between now and then another episode, this time of Alter Reality. So stay tuned for that. Will Morris, all those went down, down, down. Yeah, they did. Yeah, and we're back to where we were, 806 subscribers. So, yeah. Give it like 48 hours, and either YouTube will give them back to me, or they were bots that were never true subscribers in the first place, which is that if that's the case, yeah, don't want them. YouTube is doing its job right, and that's absolutely fair enough by me. What about the Green Knight? Huh? What do you mean, Will? The Green Knight? Dude? Oh, hang on a minute. Whilst I'm waiting for that clarification, you know how this video had like 95 likes? YouTube has shaved that off as well, and we're now at 25 likes. So, yeah, go figure. YouTube for you. Never mind. That's all right. I'm okay with that. It's still 25 of you still wanted to like this video. I'm still cool with that. That's awesome, dudes. But it's just YouTube being YouTube. That's all right. We take the highs and the lows and we still carry on, and we use it for fuel to move forward. Movies coming out this year looks epic. Yeah. Shang-Chi I'll watch, but I'm not too excited about it. The Eternals, again, I'll watch, but I've got a funny feeling I'm not going to like that movie. I don't know. It's just the feel and the look of the trailer that came out. Now, apparently, do you know what? Did I dream this? I might have dreamt this, to be fair. But apparently the trailer that was... Maybe I dreamt it. Maybe I did. Never mind. Just basically, I'm not a fan of the trailer. I'm not a fan of the Eternals at the moment. Maybe that may change. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to like it. Black Widow, that I did see last week. Yeah, we got problems. We got major problems. And that is for another video. Otherwise, I'm going to be on here for another hour. But yes, there is going to be a one-off Stef rant video on Black Widow coming up as well, now that I'm better again. So I've got things to say on that one. Let's put it this way, okay? A little bit of a teaser for you all. For a film that's called Black Widow, why do I feel that the best thing in that film is not freaking Black Widow? Like, how is that freaking possible? Right? There you go. Watch out for me Black Widow rant video that is gonna be coming your way shortly. Probably do that one tomorrow, to be fair, so keep your eyeballs and ear holes out for that one. And Elijah Brody, what DC movies are you most looking forward to? Batman. The Batman. All day long. Hands down. No matter what, the Batman. Aquaman 2 can suck balls. Flashpoint. Of course, I'm excited about that. Like, who isn't, you know? Snyderverse. Bye-byes. But out of them all, still the Batman. And maybe you're going to start throwing stuff at me. I wouldn't blame you. But I like Robert Pattinson. And yes, I like the Twilight films. Yes, you can boo me right now. Okay. But I don't know. I just got a soft spot for Robert Pattinson, and he is a freaking good actor. All right. So yeah, the Batman is totally what I am looking forward to out of all the DC movies, beyond a doubt. Even more looking forward to the Batman than the Suicide Squad. They'll be coming out shortly. Suicide Squad is a close second. I grant you that. And for me, out of the Suicide Squad, I think my favourite's going to be King Shark. I mean, just seeing him in the trailers and everything, King Shark, he looks freaking adorable. And he looks so cute and awesome and everything. And like in the trailer, as he like splits the guy into two and he tears him apart and you see the entrails between and everything. Yes, I am so down for King Shark. So yeah, I might actually even get a King Shark Funko Pop. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's just the crazy in me, but there you go. King Shark. But yeah, the Batman for the Suicide Squad is a close second. Elijah Brody is most looking forward to Black Adam. Now, okay, let me say something about that. I'm being, again, completely honest, transparent, not sugarcoating anything, because that's just not the way I roll. Black Adam, I don't really know much about it. Don't really know much about Black Adam. I don't. I think I should do some research on Black Adam, find out what the character is, who he is, and all that lot. But everyone that I've spoken to, when they've mentioned Black Adam, are quite excited about it. And it's like, finally, Black Adam, finally. I'm like, oh, all right, fair enough. Okay. Keep it in your pants kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of juice for Black Adam, so I'm gonna look into him a little bit more and find out what all the fuss is about and report back to you guys and find out if I would be on board with the Black Adam train or not. James Tyler, at some point Twilight will be viewed as nostalgic along with Jersey Shore. Piss off, Jersey Shore is not seen as nostalgic, is it, over there? Pardon me. No way is Jersey Shore seen as nostalgic over there. Oh my goodness. There is no hope for humanity if that's the case. There's no hope for humanity at all. That's nuts. Will Morris, Team Jacob all the way. No, I'm Team Edward, dude. Team Edward. Richard says, YouTube on unsubbed me. Right. Well, if you've recognised that they've unsubbed you, come back. You are welcome back. Sub again. Turn your notifications on and turn them to all, and that might increase your chances of YouTube not unsubbing you. That would be good, wouldn't it? James Tyler, Team Bella's dad. To a certain extent, okay, I get your point there. Have to admit though, the dude that plays Bella's dad, he is in a film called Drive Angry. Yes, Amber the Turd is in that film, I know. And yeah. But the actor that plays Bella's dad, he's in Drive Angry as the bad guy, and dude plays it really well. A very typical, like, vaudevillian kind of character, but he played it really, really well. And very impressed with that. It's just a shame that I'm not seeing him in anything more like that's, I don't know, giving him a bit more of a spotlight. I think he were pretty good in that, but anyway, I digress. That might be bots, exactly. It might be, and if that's the case, then YouTube is doing his job and pruning out the fake subscribers that we do not need in our community, in our tribe. Not a chance. So if that's the case, thank you, YouTube, for keeping tabs on the nasty little bots, because we don't want them here. Bella's dad was in over his head. Forks needs a new sheriff. It wasn't in over his head. He just didn't know what the hell was going on, and to a certain extent, still didn't by the end of the film. Ignorance can be bliss sometimes, don't you think? James Tyler, it's nostalgia for the early 2010s. Yeah. Although to be fair, if I remember rightly, didn't Twilight come out in like 2008, 2009? Because I remember it being like plastered on like the buses, because I used with public transport and everything. When I first started my first ever job out of university, and that was about 2008. Let me just Twilight film. When did it? Yeah, 2008. So it was late noughts, early 2010s. It was between 2008 and 2012 when all 4 Twilight films came out. So yeah, nostalgia is an endless cycle. Yes, it is. Also is in fashion as well. Bella's dad is Billy Burke. There you go. He's a good character actor. Again, I will never, ever be good with names. Till the day I freaking die, I will still not remember names. It's just, it's one of those things, you guys. Again, I'm running with a hard drive of 250 megabyte in my brain. That's all I've got. But yes, Billy Burke, absolutely brilliant actor. Really impressed with him in Drive Angry. Amber of the Turd. It's put aside there. The earlier arts weren't that great. I think they were, just for different genres. For me, the early arts were really fantastic when it came to the horror genre. As it was kind of like coined the term back then. Someone coined it like torture porn. So your Saws and your Hostels and all that lot. I think it was really, 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 really good for that. But yeah, I think they were still great. I mean, the early arts, that was when I was, 14, 15, 16 years old. 17, 18. So kind of like, yeah. I think that's kind of like your equivalent of high school over there, if I'm not mistaken. So it would have been 15, 16, 17, 18. Those kinds of ages during the turn of the millennium. So, yeah. There you go. We did have Buffy. We had a lot of good TV back then. We had Friends. We had Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Simpsons when it was good. We still have Simpsons now, don't get me wrong, but just need thumbnails. Okay. A program that I use online that's completely free, so you don't need to even get Adobe Photoshop, is Photopea. I'm going to put it in the chat. Google that, Richard. Photopea. It's basically Photoshop, but free. And it's online and it's done. So yeah. That's where I do my thumbnails on. I've got a little mini program on my phone that I think is not available anymore. But yeah. That's still available on main computer. The first film came out in 2008 and the last film was 2012. Yes. Breaking Dawn is a silly title. That's my own issue. It may be a silly title, but it still goes along the theme, yeah? You got Twilight, you got New Moon, you got Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. It's kind of going along a theme. It's, there's a thing going on with it. You got to respect that. I would say my own theory, my own hypothesis, etc., etc. Of the James Tyler, of the films coming out in 2022, which one would you watch over, the Batman or Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Oh, you are nasty asking that. Oh, James, no. Oh, balls. Now I've got to choose one. Okay. begrudgingly Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and we move on. It's like a just tear it off, tear the band-aid off very quickly and move on. There you go. Done. I made my choice and I'll stick by it. Will Morris says Buffy over Friends. I would agree with that. Yeah. Buffy over Friends all day long. What do you think to Angel, the spin-off, Will Morris? Did you enjoy that or not? I did, to a certain extent. But I would much rather have Buffy back. The original cast, like, you know, they'll never happen, but one can only dream. And Richard says, a trailer can be anything good or bad, and then when you actually see the film, it may be even better. True. And, you know, the Eternals in particular that I referenced earlier on, it only showed like a couple of seconds of like, what, a 2-hour film? Maybe more. So it's not really a true kind of representation of what the film's going to be about. If anything, it was probably more a Taylor teaser than an actual full-on trailer, because did it really give us much in terms of storyline and what the hell was going on? No. So... yeah, but I don't know. It's just like the feel of the film and the look of the film. I don't know. It's just not jiving with me. It's not. But again, when you see the film, might change my mind. But before we go, I was trying to say something right at the beginning of the stream, and then I had a brain fart and it completely went out of my head. But I now remember what I was about to say. So I am from England. I was born in England. But as some of you may know, I have an Italian family. The majority of my family is Italian. They all live in Italy. There's only a small contingency in England, but we are here. But we had the Euros 2020 final on Sunday, and Italy won! Italy won the championships! Couldn't celebrate that well, because everything that was going on at the time. But I'm so proud of my family, mother country, Italy. We won the Euros. Absolutely freaking fantastic. But yes, James Tyler, gotta go. Laters, guys. Laters, James. I'll be signing off in a minute myself. Will Morris, though, says, I love Angel more than Buffy. I think the mythology and storytelling is on a slightly higher level. Ooh. Angel is slightly different away from Buffy, which I appreciated. True. But nah, I'm Buffy over Angel, me. I prefer Buffy than Angel. Even though I do like Angel, I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. But if I had to choose, if you had a gun to my head and I had to choose, I'd choose Buffy series all day long, guys. But Nicholas Clark, England lost again. To be fair, though, you won in a certain way. Like, you guys got to the final for the first time in how many years? After over a year of lockdown and the shiz that our country has had to go through, you know, the England team gave this country a lot of hope again and a lot of joy. You know, everyone was excited. Everyone was happy because of what the England team was doing. So I would say, on a philosophical basis, England still won, just in a different way, if that makes sense. Yeah, you didn't get the trophy, don't get me wrong, but, you know, that team did wonders for English society, so that can't be lost in translation. The only thing that's worrying and is, I just, you know, you just hang your head in shame when you see it, just all the... I'm going to have to be careful here because of YouTube and the way that they don't like certain things being said, but there are certain contingents of the England team that are being targeted at the moment because of their race, and it's absolutely unfair. It is disgusting and it's absolutely awful and should be condemned at the highest freaking level. There's no place for it. It's just a game. Right? We should just be joyful of the game. Why people have to take it so far, I do not understand. And I saw so much footage. The violence that actually happened during that day. And even like my Italian brethren were like getting attacked because they were Italian. Like seriously, it was getting that bad. Why? But anyway, that is just the minority of dipshizzes out there. I would use a stronger term, but again, YouTube. The majority are like me. We watch for the love of the game. We are sensible. We are ethical. And we're just kind to each other, you know? We lost. We won. That's it. It's the end of it. No need to act out and be all violent and shiz. But, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, the toxic side of fandom is on display over that game. Yes. There's toxic sides to any fandom. Whether it's the England team and the fandom with them, or the Snyderverse, the Snyder fans that we saw over the last 12 months or so. So, yeah, you're right, Will. It's a shame, but it's there. Something's got to be done about it, that's for sure. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to be signing off. It is 9:45 at night over here in the UK, and I've got to work in the morning. But this has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you to everyone that came, that saw, that liked, that supported this channel, that commented, that kept me company whilst I watched for the first time ever Loki episode 6 series 1. Really do appreciate it. Do watch out tomorrow. I'm gonna be putting up a rant video of me ranting about Black Widow. I did see it. What are my thoughts on it? Stay tuned, because you're going to be shocked with what I have to say. I have some opinions. I would say very alternative opinions in my humble honesty. There you go. So watch your eyeballs out for that. Also, watch out for an Alter Reality episode that'll be coming out the day after of the weekend. I'll let you guys know, but I'm toying with maybe doing an extra special stream on Saturday to watch Fear Street. So keep your notification bells on if I do go live on Saturday randomly, and you can watch Fear Street with me. And then on Sunday, yes, Sunday with Alter Nerd live is coming back, 7 o'clock UK time. Google it to find out what it is in your own time zones, because time zones are literally a bugger. So there you go. I can never wrap my head around them. So that's that. But again, that is it. If you have made it this far and you're watching on the replay, dudes, wow, respect to you. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, all that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.